Hey everybody, Healthy Prepper here with a peek into the pantry. And I've got some plans for my pantry. It's getting a little bit disorganized and it's time I reorganize things. So I thought I'd give you a little tour so you can see what's going on and give you my ideas on how to reorganize things. So I have this shorty little small compartment shelf system over here, and that works well for these little packages of things. Need those like a hole in the head. Okay, so they are good for that, and I like that, but I'd like to make sure that everything is in its proper place, because sometimes little mystery feet come in here and move things around when I'm not looking, and it's time that I go through this and figure out exactly what is where I have maybe an extra bin and I can dedicate that to something else, and what needs to be repackaged. I'm eyeballing these babies. Okay. Look at that, folks. That was the candy bin. Ah. Look, nobody ate the beans. And I think I want to put these beans in a better storage container for longer term. I think they're okay for a little while. And definitely go through all those, make sure everybody's okay. And here's some rice and risotto. Good old Big Lots. The ham is doing well under there. Let's see. Oh, some things I've added new that I definitely need to reorganize. First of all, I've got a whole bunch of these. These are giant 5-gallon bucket Ziploc Mylar bags, which I'll do a video on coming up when I get some rice to do that with. I've got a bunch of Knorrs, and this is only wrapped in, like, it's a paper plastic, which is good for short term, but not longer term. So, well, no, actually that is a Mylar. I take that back. There you can see the silver right there. Okay, I'm feeling better about that. Feeling better. Phew! Okay. Okay. Got some soups, which are out of place. Not liking that. They need to go down here with the other soups. And I need to rearrange this so I can find stuff. Oh, look at that. Some meat got in there. Yep, definitely there have been feet in here moving things around. The tomato sauce department seems to be relatively okay. Oh, there's one AWOL meat. Up you go. Okay. Now, there are my vacuum sealed flour bags. Now, those flour bags I did put in the freezer for 2 or 3 days and then pulled them out and quickly vacuum sealed them. And I have been opening them and using them and making bread, and so far, big success. They've been there for a year and I've had no problems so far, so knock wood on that. No bug infestation, and the flour's not rancid or anything like that. Now, this next row here are the fruits, and that seems to be pretty good. And I'm going to be getting into more of that. We're making some fruit desserts coming up, some fruit pies and things like that. Now, what I'm not liking, there's the buckets that I got for my bucket project, are my bins of mixed vegetables. It's just very hard to find anything, and while it's a very good space-saving way, the rummage factor when I'm trying to find something is a little bit cumbersome. So definitely want to redo those. That'll be a nice little project, and I'll show you what that looks like when it's all done and I can find things again. Because I did buy large quantities of things, so I should be able to stack them in that, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I know they have the rolling racks and the can systems and that, but I just think that there's too much space occupied by the system, and for me it's more important to have the food than to have the system. So I'm in a confined space here, so I've got to work with what I've got. But to each his own. I respect everybody's wishes. Okay, here's my, this is funny. Here's my husband's healthy aisle with his protein shakes and stuff, but somehow Pepperidge Farm cookies made it on there. They need to go up with the snacks. Then I Took some granola bars and I vacuum sealed those. They're going to really last a long time like that. Feel very good about that. The new Mott's applesauce, it comes in a like a Mylar pouch. Very happy about that. And here I've been storing some of my newly sealed Betty Crocker au gratin potatoes in the new Mylar Ziploc bags. Very excited about that. Okay. Now here's little, let me back up a little bit, you can see better. There's the honeys and the sugars. And, oh, I know what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you, oh, there's my cereals I did the other day. Corn Chex, Raisin Bran, and what else we got in there? Multigrain Cheerios, yay. These milks I've had here for over a year, and I'm really not comfortable with the paper boxes that they're in, so I'm going to go ahead and put those in the Ziploc Mylars so I can get some extra life out of the milk. I've read that it does have a shelf life for extremely long term, and I've got a lot of milk there that I do not want to lose. Okay, so here's my GOFoods grab and go long-term survival food, plus also we nibble on that during the week. It's quick and easy, it's great. And down here I am slowly going through and using up and reorganizing my Dehydrated Foods. I've started making some homemade MREs, and I'm using up the Dehydrated Foods that way, putting them into individual meals. And I'll do more videos on that because I think that's it's actually very fun to do, and they're really good. I was making one the other night and packaging it up, and my husband said, "That looks so good, can we have it for dinner?" So we did, and it was surprisingly good. It wasn't anything more than mac and cheese and diced or chopped up dehydrated veggies all mixed together, and it came out great. So that was a good night at the old Healthy Prepper household. And over here we've got some miscellaneous. Look at this. There's no organization to this bottom row here. This was fit here whatever you can, ma'am. Well, that's got to change. Alright, there's the backside of tomato row. Oh, some soup's made it over here. That's funny. Okay. So, anyway, what's in here is the land of little bottles and jars and spices up top. I have big plans for those spices. They're going to get reorganized too. So I just wanted you to know what I'm starting from here, and I'm going to reorganize this whole place and get it really shipshape. Just keeping everybody abreast of what's going on. The old Healthy Prepper household. Hope everything's going well at your end, folks. It is worth it to organize your goods just to make sure that you know where everything is. That way you can easily access it and use it. So happy and healthy prepping. Take care, everyone.